That's a good poke. 2, forward 2, and then 1 plus 2. You can delay each of those hits. But if you do 1, 2, forward 2, you can't delay that forward 2. But with the basic 2, you can. It's really good. I believe that the range on standing 2 is better than the range on standing 1 as well. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Law's basic 1 is really bad. Yeah, that combo does miss for me sometimes. I need to work on that. I keep saying that in these videos. When am I going to work on it? Well, probably now, because I got my save here, so... Spoiler alert. That's a little late now to say that, but... Yeah, on ranked, I do not give a heck. I will grab you. That move is good. Down back 2. Like if you're about to attack, but it's kind of obvious, you can make it an elbow with that move. It's so good because it actually does more damage than any of his other like 14 frame. Well, actually that's not true, but like 14 frames, it's good damage. It's 20 points. So good damage, good range.
Get ready for the next battle.
The tracking is not great. It seems worse in Tag 2 than it was in Tekken 6 even, but maybe that's just because of the movement buff.
Round 1. Fight!
This guy uses double kings pretty well, I think. I mean, honestly, I have a lot of versus king experience as well. The same as with Quoron, because back in the day, like, I think a bunch of people in my city named King. Like King and Paul was popular. Yeah, King and Paul. King and Kazuya as well. A lot of kings. So, I know King really well. Oh, and also a double king. I think his name was Mike. No, Steve. Steve, yes, Steve. Shoutouts to Steve. Double kings. Steve, how come you never play Tekken anymore, man? Come on. A lot of the old guys from Tag 1 quit Tekken when Tekken 4 came out. Tekken 4 came out and everybody quit. And it never came back. I mean, when Tekken 5 came out, they tried it. You know, they played it. But you can tell that they quit after a while. And in DR, oh my god, DR was the worst drought ever. No arcades, no players. All I had was my PSP. Man, that sucked. And that was for years and years. Even when like Tekken 6.0 was out, I was still stuck with my PSP, and that was it. It wasn't until 2009 that finally, after who knows how many years, Tekken 6 BR finally came out. But by that time, I had developed a thing for Microsoft. Like I was a Microsoft fanboy at that point. because I was into PC gaming. Because after like a few years, like I also kind of quit Tekken, to be honest. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're just all alone. So I just bought a PC and I was playing PC games all the time, first-person shooters. And after a while, I was like, yeah, Microsoft, all right. So when Tekken 6 finally came out and I heard it was on Xbox, I was like, okay, that's a no-brainer. I'm a PC guy, so Microsoft, all the way. But like, that was after many years of nothing from Sony, you know? I mean, not Sony, from Namco. Like, Namco totally forgot about me, I think. Like, I guess they just figured, oh, well, even though he's in like a city of only about 1 million people, he must still have like a Tekken 6.0 cabinet or something, you know. No, I don't. Like, there used to be so many arcades in this city. Now there are 0, not a 1. There used to be like over a dozen. There used to be like over 20, I think. There were so many. Man. Anyways, yeah, 2009, bought a Xbox 360. Seems like just yesterday. No, it doesn't. I'm totally lying. Even that seems like a long time ago. And it was like, what, 4 years ago now. I'm gonna buy a PS4 for sure, because I heard that the Xbox One is not gonna have a lot of the things that us gamers care about. You know, like supporting used games and stuff like that. Seems like Microsoft is being very selfish. After a down forward 2, back plus 3 plus 4 at the wall. Because often they'll try to like grab or jab or something. So it'll wall splat. It's something. And you don't have to break the grab or whatever. I should have launched him. I had rage. Oh, that's right. I tagged in Marshall, and here I just lost. Oh.